Hi friends, Stephanie here, and I'm back with more movie chatter. And what I have for you today is an unscheduled haul. I realized that I forgot some things last month and things were starting to pile up, so before it gets out of control, I figured I would do another haul. Now I know that today I was supposed to do films based on true stories. I'm just shifting things around, but I am going to do that. No worries, I will still get to that. It'll happen. So these first two films that I'm going to show you were sent to me by way of Paramount for review and to share with you. And the first one is, these are both available now. The first one is the 35th anniversary, first time on 4K, Bill Murray in Scrooged, and 'tis the season to be enjoying this one. And if you're a fan of the movie, you already know it's a banger. This is one that I watch every year. It's so much fun. Bill Murray is perfect in this role, and what I can tell you is if you are a fan of this movie and if you are 4K capable, this is well worth the pickup. The 4K looks amazing. The transfer is so well done. It looks great. It is a head and shoulders above the current Blu-ray that's out there. So I would definitely say if you're a fan, put it on your list, maybe hunt around for some Black Friday deals, but definitely pick this one up. And what you get with it is the 4K and the digital transfer, digital code, I should say. So you get the 4K, and then if anyone wants to redeem it, here we go. Here is the 4K code for Scrooged. Feel free to redeem that. Whoever gets it first, go ahead and grab it. And then the next one that we got is part of the Paramount Presents line, which I'm a huge fan of. I've been collecting them from the beginning. This is number 42. They all come with numbered spines. It is from 1983. It also won Best Picture in 1983. It is Terms of Endearment. It stars Deborah Winger, Shirley MacLaine, and Jack Nicholson. And what's nice about these, among one of many things, is they all come with a gatefold slip. So you get the original artwork on the front, and then you get the gatefold slip with the original poster art inside. So you get both sets of artwork. You also get the clear case. It usually comes, I think it comes with a digital also. And then you get the Blu-ray and the 4K. So they're really, really nice. And I hope they continue with this line because I'm really enjoying collecting them. But quick synopsis of this one. I grew up watching this one. And basically Shirley MacLaine and Deborah Winger play mother and daughter. Early on in their life, Shirley MacLaine's husband, Deborah Winger's father, passes away, leaving Shirley MacLaine a widow. She decides that she is not going to date. She's not going to get involved with any men. She is solely focused on her daughter, and boy, is she focused on her daughter. She is so involved in her life. Calls her every day, calls her nonstop. Emergency breakthroughs on the phone. If you don't know what those are, ask someone older and we'll tell you what they are. But all kinds of things she does. So we follow them just through life, like through her relationships, through her getting married and having kids, and you know, the whole thing. And through the whole thing, Shirley MacLaine decides she's like, I'm staying single. I'm not budging. I have a lot to do with my daughter. And Jack Nicholson moves in next door, and he is a retired astronaut who is very, very popular with the ladies, and much younger ladies, as a matter of fact. And they just love him, and he loves being a bachelor. And eventually, he and Shirley MacLaine start having neighborly chats, and they become friends, and I'm going to leave it at that, but I can tell you that they have fantastic on-screen chemistry, and Deborah Winger and Shirley MacLaine are fantastic as mother and daughter. It's so believable. They have such authentic chemistry between them. All of them do, but it's a really great movie just about life. And what I can tell you about this one is it's a tearjerker. Bring your tissues, and I don't care how many times this film wrecks me, I'm going to continue to watch it because it's fantastic. So you can pick this right up on Amazon. So definitely check out Terms of Endearment because it is well worth it. And I want to thank Paramount for continuing to send review copies for me to share with you. And the next bunch, these are all on me. So this first one is such a great film. I just watched it the other night. This is the Umbrella Entertainment release. I picked it up right on Orbit. It's region free. It's the movie Shine. And this one stars Jeffrey Rush, Noah Taylor, Lynn Redgrave. And basically, I'm just going to read from the back because I don't want to mess any of this up because this is a very, very important film and an important story. Shine is the true story of pianist David Helgott, his turbulent relationship with his father, and then his various mental health issues, and then where he goes with his piano career. Also, this is one of the most celebrated and successful films in Australian cinema history. Shine, swept the pool of local awards in 1996, winning 9 AFL awards. Then the following year, Shine became an international phenomenon, scoring 7 Oscar nominations, 5 Golden Globe nominations, and 9 BAFTA nominations, amongst many other international awards, after which Geoffrey Rush was awarded an Oscar, a Golden Globe, and a BAFTA award for his performance in this movie. And it says his career was totally transformed after he did this movie. He is absolutely amazing in this. And one of the things to keep in mind, and I didn't know this until after I read up on it, Geoffrey Rush plays David Helgoft as an adult, and Geoffrey Rush does all his own piano playing in this, and he is spectacular. He's an amazing piano player. So just watch this, give it a look. If you don't want to pick it up, if you don't want to grab it, physical copy, it is streaming on Amazon Prime, so you can give it a look there, see what you think of it. But I was really moved by this. I was blown away by it. So definitely check out Shine. It's a good one. And this one, it says right on the front, Steven Spielberg's first film, Duel. And this one is the 4K Blu-ray and digital, so we get all 3 formats, which is great. And basically what we have is we have a truck that's driving down a highway, and the car behind it feels like maybe he's going a little too slow, so he decides to pass him, and that is the wrong thing to do. And for the rest of the movie, the guy in the car is basically stalked and terrorized by this truck. So that's all I'm going to say about it for those of you who haven't seen it. But if you've seen it, you already know it's fantastic, and it was the start of Steven Spielberg's just amazing, amazing career that continues to go on today. But I would highly recommend seeing this one. And as for the transfer, I haven't watched this particular transfer yet, but I did put it in. I jumped around to a bunch of different scenes. It looks really, really good. So, and so from what I saw, it looked great. But I also watched a few reviews, and everybody said that it looks really, really good. So apparently the transfer is consistently good throughout, because I have not heard anything bad about this. But if you're a fan of Duel, or even if you've never seen it, give it a watch, give it a pickup, because it's well worth it. I think you'll enjoy it. Now this next one I haven't watched yet, but I'm a fan of the franchise, and it is Denzel Washington in The Equalizer 3, the 4K Blu-ray and digital for all 3. So I'm a fan of the Equalizer films. I've seen all, the first 2, and this is actually the first time Denzel Washington has ever done a sequel to any of his films, so he must like Equalizer as well. But I'm looking forward to watching this and then giving you more thoughts on it, because I just think they're so much fun. Now this one, I'm sure, I don't know, maybe I'm the only one that's going to like it, but I thought it was pretty good. I know the first one was really not well received, but it's part of the Conjuring universe, so you know, it's The Nun 2. And I know a lot of people really, The Nun was just not well received. And I understand why. I'm just a Conjuring fan, but I understand, because it was really reliant on a lot of jump scares and stuff like this one. But this one has a little bit more of a story. I felt like The Nun 2 was actually better, and I felt like at least we got some information. The actual, what's her name, Valak, she's really not in it all that much. So it actually, for the people who don't like jump scares, I think you're going to be much better with The Nun 2 than Nun, because I know Kelly doesn't like jump scares, and she will never watch The Nun again, but she's willing to take a chance on this one. So I don't know. I haven't checked out the 4K yet, because this just came in, I think, yesterday, so I haven't had a chance to look at it yet. But like I said, it's just the 4K and the digital code, so if you want the Blu-ray, you have to buy that one separately. But Nun 2 is available now. Now this one I have watched, and it is an impeccable transfer. This one is from Shout Select. It's Frances McDormand in Fargo, a Coen Brothers film. And if you know Fargo, you know it's well worth the pickup, just for the movie itself. But this transfer, this 4K, it's amazing. It's an amazing transfer. You won't even believe it, but you do get the 4K and the Blu-ray, so you will have a Blu-ray to compare it to, and you'll have the extra Blu-ray copy. But I would say put this on your list, because it's really, really good. It's that much of an upgrade. It's so good. I couldn't find one thing wrong with the transfer, and I can usually find little things that I'm not crazy about, but that was a home run all the way. Now this one I got because it's just fun. It's one of my favorite programs of all time. I don't watch a lot of television shows, but this one I am definitely committed to, and it is the complete Christmas collection of The Office. And here we go. We have our guy Michael Scott on the front. You gotta love him. And this one comes with seven different episodes, and it's just the Christmas episodes, and it is Christmas Party, Benihana Christmas, Moroccan Christmas, Secret Santa, Classy Christmas, Christmas Wishes, and Dwight Christmas. And it's so much fun. It is a 2-disc collection. So you get the 2 discs, and you also get on the inside, they give you the, I love this one, they give you the episode guides on the inside, so you know which episodes are on which disc. But I actually watched the whole first disc of this the other night because I couldn't wait to watch The Office again. I haven't seen it in so long. I have to bring my whole Blu-ray set up now and watch it. But definitely put this one on your list. You can pick it up right on Amazon. It was very reasonable. So if you want to have some fun for Christmas or holidays, whatever you celebrate, just have fun with The Office. Now this one's a Warner Archive one. I felt like I had seen this before, but once I watched it, I realized I hadn't. It stars Dustin Hoffman and John Travolta, and it is called Mad City. And this one was, I think this was a recent release, but I picked it up on Amazon. John Travolta plays a security guard working at a museum. He has been let go from his job, and he's just panicked. He doesn't know what to do, so he shows up at the museum with a rifle, and he holds the woman who let him go at gunpoint because he wants her to reconsider, saying that him not having a job is going to ruin his life, is going to ruin his kids' lives, the whole deal. And while he's in there, there are school children being shown around the museum, so they're locked in there with him. And then Dustin Hoffman, who is actually a reporter, is in there as well. So he starts to try to talk to John Travolta's guy because Dustin Hoffman, he really needs some kind of a good story. He needs something for his career, and this just kind of falls in his lap, and he's in this situation. So we follow through this situation where he's holding people in a museum at gunpoint, and all he wants to do is get to have a conversation with the woman who fired him. So I would say if you're into this kind of thing, I thought Mad City was pretty good. I mean, I wouldn't say it's great, but it was good. It was worth the watch. I enjoyed watching it. So if you're a fan of John Travolta and Dustin Hoffman, give Mad City a look. And maybe I would rent that one. I would say maybe rent that one. Now this one I haven't watched, but it was a recommendation from someone in the comments, so I definitely got it. It's Fritz Lang's Scarlet Street. So I picked that up. So whoever gave me this recommendation, thank you for Noir Month, and I will be giving this one a look, and I will give you my thoughts at the end of the month. And then someone else recommended this one, and I don't know if it was here or the live stream, but it is a Warner Archive, part of the Warner Archive collection. It is called The Cage, The Story of Women's Prison. I don't know. Never heard of it. So, I don't know. They said it was fun, so I'm going to give it a look. We'll see what happens. It looks interesting. So, I'm trying to see, it's 96 minutes. I'm trying to see, it's from 1950, so it's 1950 women's prison, which I'm sure is going to be much different than the things that go on today. And this next one is also an Umbrella Entertainment release. It is called A Bittersweet Life. And this one comes from the same person who gave us Tale of Two Sisters that I told you about during Horror Month. And basically what this is it's a mob story. It's a Korean mob gangster story. We have our main guy here who he works for the main boss of the family. And the boss is going out of town, and the boss has a much younger girlfriend who he suspects of infidelity. So he leaves this guy here in charge. He wants him to follow her and watch her and see what she's up to and report back to him. And all I can say is this is a wild ride, and it is a fantastic movie. So if you want to see a great Korean movie, definitely check out A Bittersweet Life, because it's a good one. And then this one, I have not seen this one. This is another one from Third Window Films. It's called The Guard from Underground. And the reason I picked this one is because it is from another one from Kiyoshi Kurosawa, who did the film that I told you about called Cure, the one that was in the Criterion Collection. He also did Pulse and Creepy. And basically what this is about is we have a guy who is a security guard, but he is a former sumo wrestler, and he decides to go on a killing spree, murdering the people who he is supposed to be protecting. So I'm curious to see how this one falls in the filmography, because I've seen the other films. And I'm curious to see where this one falls, because it sounds a little different in tone to what he normally does. So I'll have to get back to you on how that goes. Now this one, I don't really know anything about this. Someone else shared it and I figured it sounded interesting. It got really high marks on IMDb, so I'm very curious. It's called Delicatessen. And it's supposed to be a very dark comedy, but I think it has some horror elements, because I heard, well, it says it's a post-apocalyptic dark comedy, but it also has elements of cannibalism in it. Apparently there are people living in this dilapidated place that a guy owns. He also owns a delicatessen underneath it, and then I guess the apartments are above it. Very run down and very poor conditions, and like I said, it's post-apocalyptic and food is very scarce, so I guess he gets a little creative with how he's going to feed them, and that's what I got out of what my very limited research that I did on it. But I'll tell you what, if you watch the trailer for it, which I never do, but I did, I never laughed so hard. It was so funny. But definitely either wait for me to get back to you on Delicatessen, or at least go check out the trailer, because it got my interest. Now this one just came today. I pre-ordered it. It looks like I pre-ordered it back in July. It's an indicator set, and I love indicator. All these back here, these are all indicator sets. I've had people ask me about them. If you want me to do an indicator set collection tour, talk about the box sets, I can do that because they're fantastic. This one is called The Criminal Acts of Todd Slaughter, 8 Blood and Thunder Entertainments, 1935 to 1940. So that's this. It's called Thrill Piled on Chill. And then I have this one is also an indicator box set. It is Universal Noir #2. I have #1 back here, and it was fantastic. This one has Lady on a Train, A Woman's Vengeance, Time Out of Mind, An Act of Murder, Singapore, and The Lady Gambles. So that is this set, and I just love Indicator. I love their sets. I even love their single releases. So if you want me to do a video on Indicator and go into everything that they have to offer, definitely let me know in the comments. I'm happy to do so. And let's see, I'm continuing my Steelbook research, because I know that a lot of people like myself who collect Steelbooks were concerned, where are we going to get our Steelbooks? And I ordered a few from Orbit, and I ordered a few from Walmart to see how they showed up. Now this one is also available on Best Buy, but this is Rudy. Rudy's a fantastic movie, and I remember watching this countless times when it came out, and I'm very excited to see it again. And this is the, it's a 4K and Blu-ray. So this is the Steelbook. And then on the inside, we have a great picture of Rudy. And this one came from Orbit, and as expected, flawless. Not a dent, not a ding, nothing. And it was perfectly double bubble wrapped, and that's going to be a thing, double bubble wrapped. And in a box, and no problems. And here you go. If you want the digital code for Rudy, there's that. So feel free to redeem that. Now I got Psycho Gorman, because I love this movie, and this was one of the Walmart specials. So I grabbed this one from Walmart, no problems. Everything came out perfect. Love the Steelbook, love the movie. And this one, these are Blu-ray and DVD. So if you're curious about ordering from Walmart, I've had pretty good luck. I haven't had any problems. And I also got Werewolves Within. This is a pretty funny movie. I watched most of this. I don't like that they put the names of all the actors on the front, but I like the Steelbook, and I wanted to see how it showed up from Walmart. No problems though. And again, it is the Blu-ray and the DVD, and you just have some very minimal artwork. But if you've seen the movie, you already know what the significance of that artwork is. So those were from Walmart. And then I really took a chance, and I ordered one from Amazon just to see what would happen. It just got here today, so I haven't even opened it. This is the 4K though, and it's Danny McBride, Rosemary DeWitt, and Luke Wilson in Arizona. So if you've seen this movie, you already know this is a wild movie. I thought it was pretty good. It was a lot better than I expected it to be. I wouldn't say it's like a top tier movie, but it's good enough to pick up the Steelbook. I thought it was a lot of fun. But yeah, I mean, I haven't completely opened it yet, but I can, if you'd like me to. Here, we'll take a look and we'll see if there's any damage. It doesn't appear that there's any damage. It just showed up when I was coming down to do the video. So let's take a look. Nope, everything looks good on the front and the back. No problems. Everything looks good. And this is the 4K and the Blu-ray. And if you've seen the movie, you know the significance of the interior artwork. But yeah, so my Steelbook research continues to go well, and everything seems to be showing up in good shape. So I'm happy about that. And I was over on Groove because they are having some amazing Black Friday deals. So if you are looking for Black Friday stuff to pick up online, head over to Groove. You're not gonna regret it, because there's some fantastic deals. But while I was there, I had to pick up the one Universal Essential box sets that I was missing, and that is the Jurassic Park one. And you know, I did the unboxing. I'll put it up here, the unboxing video of what these have. But this has the emery case, and it has some cards and a booklet and a film cell. So that is Jurassic Park, and this is what the back looks like. So we have that, and like I said, it's a 4K Blu-ray and digital set. So I love those box sets. So now I'm all caught up on the box sets. And what else did I get? Oh, this one showed up. Steve, if you're watching, thank you. This is Universal Horror Collection Volume 4. It is Boris Karloff. It has Night Key, Boris Karloff and Bela Lugosi, Night Monster, House of Horrors, and Climax. So those are the films in this one. And the reason I got this is because I showed it in my horror collection, and I said I only got a few of them, and then Steve let me know they were on sale, and it was a great sale, so I picked another one up. So see, you guys have me spending money too. So Universal Horror, I am looking forward to checking that one out, and I'm happy to have it in my collection. So Steve, thank you for telling me about the sale. And I have two. I collect the movies from Mubi, M-U-B-I, and I don't always know what they're about, but I do a little research, and so far they've all been really, really good. So I just got these two. These are Region B. Sometimes they're region free, but these two are Region B. The first one is called Medusa Deluxe. And from what I've read, it is a murder mystery that involves hairdressers. So as soon as I watch this, I will let you know what I think of it. But if you're a fan of like off the beaten path movies, this Mubi line has great movies. So M-U-B-I, check it out and see what they have. See if you want to pick up a few. I know Orbit always has them in stock, so you can just type in Mubi and they'll all come up. And the other one I just picked up is called Return to Seoul, and this one is a straight up drama. And basically what this one is about, this is also, yeah, this is Region B also. It's in English, French, and Korean with English subtitles, and this one is all, yeah, this one's all in English. This is about a young gal who was, she was adopted by a French family, and she decides to go back to Seoul because she's looking for her birth family, and that's all I know about it. It got very high marks, so I'm looking forward to this one, and like I said, this one is just a straight up drama. So as soon as I watch it, I'll let you know what I thought of it. I'll do like a review segment, and I'll let you know what I thought of it. And the last thing that I picked up, this was, I was on the fence about getting this one, but you know, I'm so obsessed with these box sets. They're killing me. But I'm very happy to have this one. And it is the box set for Duel. It has a nice lenticular front. And it's very cool. And they said that there was a manufacturing error. I guess they said that the boxes were made a little too big, but I mean, mine showed up in good shape, no problem. It you know, it's a little wonky, but not bad. And this one comes with the Steelbook and art cards in a book, but here's the Steelbook. And it is the exact same Steelbook that you can get on Groove. It's the exclusive Steelbook that you can get on Groove. So if you like it, this one just has the 4K. And I'm not sure if the one on Groove is 4K and Blu-ray, but I know it's a 4K. And then you have the interior artwork. So if you I think these are sold out because there was only the run was only 3,000, and I don't see it on the website anymore. But if you like the Steelbook, it is still available on Groove, and it's a very reasonable price. So definitely go over and check that out. So that is the updated haul. Now I think we're up to date, because I even showed you things that came yesterday and today, and nothing else is coming tomorrow. So we should be good for a while. So I hope you found a few things in here that maybe you're interested in checking out. I want to thank you as always for watching. I pretty much have ideas of what I'm going to be doing for the giveaway. So that's going to be announced, I think, early next week. So get ready for that. I think that's it. And then I have other videos coming this week. At least I know I have one Sunday. I'm going to do start the Blu-ray collection. I'm doing the live stream with Cinema Dave over on his channel, Saturday at 2 p.m. where we are every week. If I can sneak in another video on Friday, I will. I'll try and get to that. If not, I'm going to do the movies based on real events the beginning of next week. So a lot going on. Always keep an eye on the community tab, because I post everything there. So again, I want to thank you guys for watching. If you enjoy content like this, consider subscribing. Hit the bell notification so you know when I upload. And that's going to do it for me today. So for now, that's a wrap.